What's up, dive addicts? Another episode here today on dive addiction. So today, if you can't tell, we've got a steel 85, and we're going to be putting side mount bands and bolt snaps on here so that I can dive this side mount tomorrow. I decided to switch to steel 85s. I'm still going to run my aluminums, but steel 85s on my deep dives so that I've got more air and not just 5 cubic feet more air. This one right now is packing a whopping 119 cubic feet. Yeah, smoked, son. All right, so what you're going to need to do this is you are going to need a band clamp. You are going to need a bolt snap. You are going to need some 550 cord. You are going to need hose retention clamps for your regulators. You're going to need a lighter to singe your 550 cord so that it doesn't fray, a screwdriver to tighten your band clamp, and a knife to cut your 550 cord. Just giving a shout out to Benchmade. Benchmades, they make the best knives. Great knife. Anyway, so first thing first, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your D-ring ready. So to do that, you're going to need your 550 cord. I went ahead and cut a piece off camera, so you don't have to sit there and watch me cut 550 cord. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is, I'm hoping you can see this, the lighting in here sucks tonight. I apologize for that. And I will be getting a light in here now that I know it's a problem. So you're going to take your 550 cord, you're going to match up your ends, and then you're going to tie a knot. So just a simple overhand knot. Try and keep it pretty, make it look good. No sloppy knots. Nobody likes a sloppy knot. All right, so you can get that nice and tight. Just do a simple overhand knot, and then you're going to take your bolt snap. To do your bolt snap, you're going to stick this through here. The easiest way to do this, I'm telling you, is since you've already got that loop, you just stick it through there, put that over there, and then pull it around. Okay? And then whoop, pull it nice and tight. That right there is how you hook up your bolt snap. Okay. Now that you've got your bolt snap, it's time to move on to your band clamp. Jubilee clamp, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You're going to need your screwdriver. Now, I went and started this ahead off camera because sometimes getting this tail into this sleeve, well, it'll make you cuss out anybody in the room with you because sometimes they're a pain in the butt. So, you get that started, you're going to get it tightened down to where it's about the size that it's going to need to be while it's on the tank. So that way, when you slide down the tank, you're not sitting there messing with it on the tank forever. So this one's pretty tight now. All right. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to see your valve, and I have my first stages pointing towards me. So the hole to the that goes to the regulator, my DIN hole, faces towards me. This one is going to be my right hand tank, so the valve itself is going to be facing out to the right, and I am going to take my the tightening part of this band clamp, and I am going to face it out and away from me. So away from me and out. So I have less chance of snagging my dry suit on it. Now, you're going to take your bolt snap, you're going to put that underneath your band clamp, and you're going to slide this down. Now, I pre-marked this tank to match up with where I had my 80s. Now, to figure this out, you can measure from your armpit down to where your harness D-ring is for your tanks on your side mount setup. So I already have this one marked, so I'm just going to slide that down to the marked area. Okay, so that's done. I've got this set up. Now, usually you go this will be your 90, this will be your 0. So 0 being right here in the middle, 90 being straight out to the side. You're going to want to go to a 45 on an aluminum. I haven't set up steel, so I might be moving this around yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this to about the 25-30 and see how that works. And I'll probably come back and update this video later, or leave in the comments, pin the comment, and tell you about what angle I ended up at on this once I actually end up diving it. Now, these tanks are already filled. It's best if you do this on an empty tank when you go to tighten this down, because as this tank starts losing pressure, well, the tank won't be as fat, so it won't be as tight once um, once it loses pressure. So that's in place. I got it right about where I want it. It might have to get moved, like I said. Yeah, so like I said, this will put the tank up into my armpit on my harness, and it'll keep it pulled. The reason that you offset your bolt snap, you don't just make it right here on the side, is because when I pull my bungee around the neck of my tank, it's going to be pulling my tank this way. So it's going to try and physically twist my tank that way. This bolt snap is going to be pulling it the opposite way, so they're locking in on each other, keeping it in place. So that helps keep your tank from moving around quite as much. You want this to be about the length of your hand with the leash on there. So you might have to leave a longer tail on your leader to your bolt snap to make sure that that opening is right at the end of your hand. So this one is actually almost a little bit long on me. I could shorten that up a little bit. But once I put my dry gloves on and I've got my undergloves underneath my dry gloves, I have a feeling that's going to be just about right. So I'm going to leave that right where it is for now. So that's how you put your band clamp and your bolt snap on. Now you've got your hose retention. Now, since this is my right side tank, this is going to be my long hose tank. So I'm going to need 2 of these. All right. And you want this part facing towards you, because that's the part that you pull on to get your hoses in. Now I like to set this right on my band clamp, because that's right about the length where I'm going to start cinching up my long hose. Any shorter than that, my long hose isn't long enough, and I'll end up popping it out of my retainer, and then I'll have flappy hoses hanging around. The last thing I like is a flappy hose hanging around, especially when I'm trying to get in through tight stuff, because I like pushing myself in through tight things. That's why I started Sidemount. So there you go. That is how you set up a steel tank for Sidemount. So again, thanks for watching. Give my video a like, please. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell notification, so the next time I post a video, you'll be notified, and you can leave a comment. If you don't like what I say, or I say something wrong, I'm still learning. You can learn and grow with me. If I say something wrong, feel free to leave a comment telling me I'm wrong. I don't mind. If you want to be a troll in the comment section. I won't block you or say anything about the comments that you leave. So again, thanks for watching my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and let's go on adventures together. Let's grow as divers together and grow this community. And yeah, appreciate all the support that I've gotten, and it's been an amazing adventure over the past 10 months. Thanks for watching.